Show you around. This is looking at the Water 9, the new development at Turkey Foot Golf Course. And they have started moving some dirt, as you can see. So just thought we would share out the live view, let everybody enjoy some of this sunshine here in and around the Portage Lakes. So we'll cruise around here. What a beautiful evening here. Hope everybody's got to enjoy a little bit of that sunshine, even if it's just through the window today. Always feel better when the sun is shining. So let's take a little flight. Let me know how the stream's coming through. I've been having some sort of little bug, and I downloaded a new patch this afternoon, so hopefully that took care of the little bit of glitching that we've experienced the last few streams. Shout out where you're watching from and how the stream's coming through. I think we've got even our mic situation figured out. All these manufacturers put out all these new firmware upgrades and everything, and sometimes I wish I wouldn't have to upgrade, but to get some of the new features you've got to upgrade. Well, then when you do that, guess what? Something doesn't work right. So that's it. Look how pretty the view is from the Buckeye drone up at 400 foot right now. That sun is going behind the clouds quick. There, we were lit up pretty nice, but take a little look over here. Do a little 360. We don't get to show this part of the lake very often. Lately more than usual, I guess. Shot some nice homes around this area over the last 6 months. So what's everybody got going on this Monday evening? Some things coming up here. Don't forget Valentine's Day if you're watching. It's coming up here quick. How about that Super Bowl? Pretty close one. I was rooting for the 49ers, so I'm a little disappointed, but the commercials this year were kind of unbelievable as well. Didn't see anything that really stuck out. Yeah, we got a little plane up there, a couple 1,000 foot. He's not showing up on the ADSB, which is weird. Can't wait till that spring pops and everything greens up fully. The pictures are kind of a little bit intermediately. Things are starting to look a little better, but they're still kind of grayish looking. Fly up here to the front of the course. There's the upper deck. No sound. What do you mean? Come on. Could have swore I heard sound. What do you mean? Come on. Could have swore I heard sound. I hear sound coming out. I wasn't talking there for a minute, but maybe that was it. I need some kind of music to play, you know, as I'm transitioning around. Nothing to say. I got all kinds of stuff to say, but trying to pay attention to the drone, as well as check on this live stream from time to time. Gotta love the strobes from Firehouse Technologies. They keep all of our drones nice and visible, no matter if it's day or night. Little glitch there. Couldn't run safe operations without their technology, so shout out to Firehouse Technologies. So there is the view looking back at us here. Turn and look at the course on this side. Won't be too long before that'll be greened up and all kinds of golfers out on the course. I think I seen something about opening day. I didn't take note of the date, but maybe somebody on here can post that. Won't be too long before their boats will be filling the lakes. Everybody will be fishing and partying on the pontoons. I was going to try to get a pontoon for the 2024 season. Still not out of the question, but it's getting a little late. Summer will be here before you know it. Actually looking forward to April 8th, the total eclipse. Gonna probably start doing a video podcast on the eclipse with a couple guys that are headed back to see the eclipse. We went down 5 families down in 2017 to Tennessee, and we went to White House, Tennessee, the center of the line, and NASA had their telescopes and stuff set up in that soccer field complex, and we missed the driveway to the soccer complex and ended up seeing the pastor of the church next door getting onto his Harley after his service and asked if we could park our travel trailer there for the eclipse, and he said yeah. He took us around back and showed us a 30 amp or a 50 amp line, and we were able to plug in and have air conditioning and full power for a couple families. And then one of the other families was next door with the NASA crowd, and what an amazing experience that was, seeing a total eclipse. And we went down this past October to Albuquerque, and me and one of the other families met up again for the partial eclipse in Albuquerque in October. And that was really cool, but nothing like the total eclipse. So looking real forward to April, and everybody keeps telling me, well, the eclipse is going to be visible here in Ohio, Cleveland, and Sandusky. And that's why we're going to San Antonio, because it's about a 30% chance that you'll be able to see it. Actually, it's a little less than 30%. So we're not willing to take that risk seeing the 2017 eclipse. If we hadn't seen the 2017 total eclipse, I might have taken the chance here in Ohio. But even my 21-year-old now said that, he said the same thing. If we wouldn't have seen the total, we probably wouldn't go chase it to make sure we could see it this time. But it was an unforgettable experience, and I want the younger boys that weren't around or were too little to remember to be able to experience that total eclipse. And it's probably the last one, unless we travel out of the country in maybe my lifetime. So definitely can't wait to go. And we're going to try to push down to San Antonio and see it in San Antonio. So it's going to be a big trip, starting to get all the planning ready for that. But we're going to go wherever it takes to see the eclipse. So if we, a day out or something, find out that San Antonio is going to be cloudy and it's going to be nice in St. Louis or Indianapolis or wherever along the line, then that's where we are going to go. So we don't want to make a whole bunch of concrete plans, just because the best laid plans when chasing the eclipse kind of keeps you from seeing it sometimes. So we're going to play it by ear and hopefully get to see our second total eclipse. But if you're interested, make sure and subscribe here on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. Make sure and like the page. And we're going to start to talk about that more and more as we get closer. I'll post places here in Ohio that are having eclipse parties. And I really hope that it is visible from Ohio, because, like I said, the experience is unforgettable in my opinion. So I hope everybody gets to enjoy that experience. I know there's a lot of people that will stay here and look at it, but they're not going to travel any distance to see it. And that's fine too. But like I said, we're hooked. Totality was totally worth the drive and the expense. So, are you planning on going somewhere to look at the eclipse? Comment if you are. There's Dusty's looking good. Beautiful, beautiful. We had the pleasure of shooting the home almost straight ahead, and I see that it was under contract or pending, so didn't last long. Is that Molly over there? Or Millie or Molly? Yep. Must be doing some maintenance, getting it ready. There's the new state park over there. There's the beach at the new state park. Have the polar bear plunge coming up here pretty quick. Gonna zoom back. Gotta love the zoom. And there is the point where they light off the fireworks coming into view there. So I think that's going to do it. We're going to fly around the corner here back to the golf course. Just a beautiful evening here on the Portage Lakes. Had a boat coming right around the corner here. Some diehards out there fishing. There we go. Wish I had his cell phone. We could check in and get a report. Some geese over there just making a racket. I don't know what they were making a racket about. Fighting. Some ducks. All right, everybody, that's going to do it. Signing off from the beautiful Portage Lakes over the Water 9, future home of the Water 9. It's Cliff at Buckeye Drone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing our stuff out there. And we will see you either on the ground or in the sky next time. Check out Buckeye Drone. We'd love to help you with your next photo or video project. We've been in business now, well, we've been flying a drone now for 11 years and been doing real estate photos for 8. So we'd love to help you with your next project. Have a great night. Be safe.